Bring your cute ass over here, nigga. Come here.
Here, I'll get on my controller.
Bitch ass up, little nigga.
Oh, you're hard, bro.
I'm Timmy Tucker.
Badass sidetrack.
Bring your cute ass over here, nigga. Bring your cute ass, nigga.
Why are you calling me? Okay. Bro left.
Weird ass nigga.
Struts, to be more specific, what do? So I laid out here on our mighty little table suspension parts. New stuff, old stuff. Some are struts with complete assemblies, and then we also have spring-mounted shocks. And I'm going to explain to you the differences, what the difference is, what they do, and why. And our lovely shiny new ones. We're going to break them down for you. So I want to start with rear shocks. Real basic rear shock. I've got two different types of shocks here for the rear. And this is how they come when they're packaged. They come with the strapping on it. That's because these are compressed with gas and oil. All depends on which one you have. So what you do is you just compress it. You can hear the sound in there of the oil's gas. And then it extends to its full extension. Now, when you put a new shock in, just a quick notion, you want to they call it starting the shock. And that means you have to compress it about 3 times to get all the gases mixed. So after 3 times of what they call starting it, you'll feel that it gets harder to compress it. If you don't start the shock, try to say that one, what you can end up hearing is a rattling sound. And it might go away maybe about 100 miles, 200 miles, all depends on the kind of road you live on, because that shock will keep doing mini starts. And then finally all this gets activated and it's like, it'll become the ride that it needs to be. So as you can see, it's getting more difficult for me. So here is a different rear shock type, more than likely for a truck or a mid-size SUV. And we'll see just how far out this extends from where it actually was compressed. So a lot of people don't know that how big a shock is. You know, they don't get into the car, they don't look, they don't understand it. Look at that puppy, huh? So now that I showed you what a shock is, let's go look at where it is located on the car. So here we are underneath a pickup truck, and this is the rear suspension or rear differential, but more importantly, here is the shock. And it is mounted to the bottom of the differential, and then there's always a mounting block on the top, usually on the frame or the body. Now, what this does, a lot of people are misconstrued what a shock does. They think that it holds the suspension of a vehicle up, and it actually doesn't. It's exactly in the word, it's a shock. It absorbs the shock of the vehicle in the ground. What holds the suspension up on this particular vehicle is called a leaf spring. Now, I'm sure you've heard of leaf springs or coil springs. Most trucks will have leaf springs, and some large SUVs or passenger cars have coil springs. The old days, back in the 70s, even cars had leaf springs. So I want to explain to you real quick what a leaf spring is and what it looks like and what it's made of. So if you go to the back of your truck, this is a leaf spring. It's mounted on what they call a shackle, which is mounted to the frame, and then it goes over the differential. These are what they call mounting U-bolts, and it mounts to the top over here in the front of the frame. Now these are steel bars, and as you can see, this is called a 4-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 leaf springs. There'll always be the curved ones and then the straight heavy plate on the bottom. That steel is see how it's bent into almost a U shape? That holds that car up. So that's exactly what it's doing. It's holding the car up like a beautiful piece of artwork. So let's talk about coil springs. Not leaf springs, we just looked at those, but now we're gonna look at coil springs. And this is what it is. It's pretty. If you don't